Hi, this is Evi Sayono. Today, on October 24th, 2024, please allow me to read you a book entitled Building Bridges, Rethinking Literacy Teacher Education in a Digital Era. This book is written by Claire Kosnik, Simone White, Clive Beck, Bethan Marshall, A. Lynn Goodwin, and Jean Murray. This book is published by Sense Publishers, Rotterdam, the Netherlands, 2016. Introduction. Paragraph 6. The matters with which this book is concerned have been taken up by many literacy teacher educators in their everyday practice, keen to bridge current and progressive literacy education and address what Dooley, Exley, and Comer, 2013, page 67, describe as the perennial issue of how do we attend to both the technical and the critical dimensions of literacy education. For many literacy teacher educators, their endeavor to address this question has led them to adopt new models and approaches. For example, collaborative work between student teachers and school-based teachers focused on inquiry into the serious intellectual work of literacy teaching. Cochrane and Smith, 1991. Creating spaces where student teachers can see and hear inclusive and critical approaches to complex literacy teaching with diverse student communities remains a key priority and an ongoing challenge. Dooley, Exley, and Comer, 2013. The text has 4 sections. Section 1 contains anchor chapters concerned with key issues of digital technology, literacy, and teacher education. Presenting historical roots and then moving to current research, they provide a thorough grounding in their respective areas. Sean Bullock addresses issues regarding digital technology in education. Lydia Menya outlines the changing nature of literacy. John Yandel looks at the impact of policy on teacher education and literacy education in England. And Judith Garcia Martin, Guy Merchant, and Jesus Nicasio Garcia Sanchez discuss preparing to teach 21st century literacies. Section 2 includes conceptual papers and case studies of exemplary practices related to the use of digital technology in literacy courses in teacher education. Both kinds of chapter offer suggestions for ways to rethink teacher education. Sam Twistleton draws on her review of different approaches to teacher education in England. Sue Daimoke provides an in-depth example of integrating poetry-focused digital technology within a literacy teacher education course. Bethan Marshall discusses her work of integrating multimodalities in literacy or English education courses. And Rajiv Virmani and Peter Williamson present 2 case studies of classroom teachers who thoughtfully integrated digital technology into chemistry and English courses. Section 3 considers teacher educators, who are of course key to the effectiveness of teacher education programming. Simone White and Jean Murray advocate fostering professional learning partnerships in literacy teacher education. Claire Kosnik and Pooja Dharamshi describe the goals and practices of 7 literacy teacher educators who have integrated digital technology into their literacy teacher education courses. Scott Bolfin, Graham Parr, and Natalie Bellis analyze standards-based reforms and technologizing imperative. Lynn Goodwin and Crystal Chen present the findings of a large-scale survey of 258 practicing teacher educators and in-depth interviews of a purposive sample on ways their doctoral program could have better prepared them for their role as teacher educators. Finally, Section 4 begins with an analysis of the preceding 12 chapters in terms of several key themes that emerged. intertwining digital technology with our conception of literacy, the impact of the standards movement, and current political pressures, determining overall goals for education and professional development for teacher educators. It concludes with a chapter by Clive Beck, again based largely on the earlier chapters on future directions for teacher education. Alright, that's it for the introduction part. In the next video, I will be starting to read chapter 1. You have just listened to a book entitled Building Bridges, Rethinking Literacy Teacher Education in a Digital Era, written by Claire Kosnik, Simon White, Clive Beck, Bethan Marshall, A. Lynn Goodwin, and Jean Murray. Published by Sense Publisher, Rotterdam, the Netherlands, year 2016. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be seeing you again in my next videos. I'm Effie Sayono. See you next time. Bye!